Hey everyone, welcome back. This is going to be another edition of PITZWIL Rants, and this is going to be yet another rant that about something that Bob Samurai brought up in one of his Otaku Tuesdays. I have an article right here. Actually, as always, I'll provide a link for it in the description below if you want to check it out yourself. But basically, a little backstory here, though. In Japan, for business in Japan, there is a law which states that your work life and your personal life are to be separated. Anything that is not work related in any way is considered to be personal and left out of your work life. So there was this basically, this should be the summary of it, then I'll read the article here off for you. But there's this Japanese businessman in Japan, obviously, who is a huge fan of anime and manga, and he did these online blogs of anime and manga reviews. Alright, and that's basically where this all takes place at. The article's titled, "Man's Job Threatened Over Anonymous Anime-Related Blog Posts." In spite of the highly touted wonders of Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe's new economics plan, often referred to as Abenomics, there are many large companies across the nation preparing for major layoffs in general downsizing. An anonymous internet user has shared with Japanese site News Post 7 his perhaps justified feelings of the paranoia over how companies are using invasive internet searches to decide who stays and who gets the boot. We'll refer to him simply as Mr. Nakagawa, and hope that this name change is enough to save him from his boss's proverbial wrath. It should be noted that Japan is very serious about separating who you are at work from who you are in private. Your private life includes everything from your hobbies to your lover, whether what you do with them behind closed doors or not. If it's not work related, then it's private. However, with a potential major money crisis on the horizon, Japanese companies have started crossing the line and meddling in people's private affairs. Nakagawa is a big fan of anime and manga, though he never allowed this to interfere with his job. He created a special blog and Twitter account for writing up anime and movie reviews, but did so under an alias, keeping the page entirely separate from his primary account. And yet, in spite of all of this careful anonymity, he was recently called in by the personnel department, where they told him, "You put a conspicuous amount of effort into your hobby. Should that really be taking up so much of your focus, as if the two were somehow related?" Nakagawa tells the site that only a small number of trusted coworkers with similar interests knew about these harmless secondary accounts, and of those, most had already been moved to a subsidiary company as a result of restructuring. This means that not only did Nakagawa's company criminalize him for having a hobby that he pursues entirely outside of working hours, they shattered an unspoken rule of personal privacy and fished around for his anonymous online accounts. Wow. When Nakagawa returned to the office later in the week, a copy of one of his raving anime reviews was being passed around the office without his prior knowledge or consent. Without any friends remaining in the office to back him up, he found himself the subject of unsavory rumors and wary stares as a result. People began to regard him as that 40-year-old weirdo bachelor with an anime fetish. Inevitably, Nakagawa felt driven to change divisions within the company. It seemed as though he'd been purposefully pigeonholed, so he asked someone within his personal division for clarification on his situation. Basically, all of his suspicions were true. It's common knowledge that one shouldn't complain about their work on their managers and in a public forum. That's just asking for trouble. Still, many feel safe acting as themselves behind a veil of internet anonymity. However, it's apparently quite easy to find someone's full list of online accounts by doing a simple web search of their email address, regardless of whether or not that person is using pseudonym. It no longer matters if what one writes is labeled with the name of the user and the company at which they work, nor does it matter if the content of one's post is work-related or not. When some organizations feel the need to downsize, they'll seek out every online outlet utilized by their workers and use any excuse to single someone out and set them up for expulsion. Nowhere is safe and nothing is sacred. Scary, scary stuff. Source, News Post 7, Japanese, top image, online internet marketing help. Okay. So that's basically the article. Once again, it will be in the description in case you want to read it or check it out yourself. I think this is fucked up beyond belief, okay? You should... Yeah, it wasn't even him who was putting his private life and his work life together. They openly went to search for his own personal shit so that they could find a reason to downsize him. And I don't know if he's still with this job or not. It doesn't say in the article, but I would look for a new job and then fucking quit if I were him. I honestly would. Unless this is his career or something, it's not fucking worth it. And if it isn't, I just say fuck it and move to the States or something. Learn English, move to the States, and see if that company's still there. I don't know, but it's just fucked up beyond belief. There's just so much wrong with this. It's just like, you don't do something like that, alright? You don't willingly look for shit to criminalize a person by, unless it lays before you or someone else gives you like a hint or something. Then I'd say it's acceptable. Well, if it lays before you, it's absolutely fucking necessary. But still, this is just wrong, and goddamn, I feel sorry for the guy. As an avid anime and manga fan myself, an otaku, if you will, I feel sorry for the guy. I really do. It takes a lot for me to ever feel sorry for anyone, but I feel sorry for the guy because he was just trying to share his hobby with the internet community, okay? And he gets penalized for it. And the people who work, the other people who work there aren't much fucking better either. I mean, seriously, the 40-year-old weirdo who has an anime fetish? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Let me guess, they're all fucking people who think that all anime is fucking tentacle lolly porn, right? Yeah, I wouldn't be fucking surprised. This kind of shit pisses me off, okay? I mean, the employers themselves, but also the employers themselves, but also the other fucking employees there. And if I were him, I would fucking quit. End of discussion. I would fucking quit. I mean, I don't know if he's still with the company or not, but if I were him, I would fucking quit. I would just not deal with this shit. Nobody should have to deal with this fucking shit. It's absolute horse shit. And it should not be fucking tolerated. Period. Alright. Basically, you would think that the company would be basically disobeying the law with that, because they're the one who brought his private life into the work. So, you'd think that they would be able to get criminalized for it legally. But no, of course not. At least I assume. I don't know if they actually got in trouble for this or not. I would fucking hope so, though. Sorry, in the background my dogs are barking. So, yeah. But anyways, though, that, I guess, is about all for this rant. I just reached 11 minutes, so yeah. Anyways, though, overall, I just wanted to get my opinions out on it like this. As I said before, link in the description to the article that I read on this, in case you want to check it over yourself. If there's any new information about it, then I'll be sure to provide other links. If you have any other different links that provide even so much as slightly different information, please tell me. I'll provide them in the description as well. If enough new information comes to light, I might make another video. But if just one or two more articles come that don't have a whole lot of new shit on them, then I won't. But if enough comes, I definitely will. Alright, because this is just absolute fucking horseshit, and it should not be fucking tolerated. Period. Anyways, that's about it for this rant, I guess, though. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. See you guys after, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.